Welcome back to Let's Play AI, the Somnium Files. Last time left off we explored Mizuki's Somnium where we tried to cure her, but sadly kinda didn't really turn out too well. We also found out that in her dream Iris here died. She had a few cuts on her back. I think she was stabbed with a knife or something like akin to that. And we decided to drop by Iris's house just to make sure that it wasn't a prophecy or something like that. But we also heard the ringtone in the Somnium, so we decided to check out the Bloom Park again, where we found a phone hidden inside of one of the horses. But now we are once again in the Sagan residence. Caution.
Hey, Iva, what kind of furniture always catches a cold?
An absurd question. Inanimate objects cannot be afflicted by viruses or bacteria.
You could at least let me tell my joke.
Date, a riddle.
Great. Is it with the elephants and the giraffes again?
All of the animals in the jungle gathered for a meeting. However, one animal could not participate. Which animal was it? The answer is the elephant.
Because it was in the fridge.
Because you put him in the refrigerator earlier, remember?
Yeah. Dante, what the fuck?
Date, what are you doing?
Just needed a quick whiff.
Okay.
I can't even. Seriously, what are the people thinking of us just coming in here to have a conversation with them, and then we are just looking around their room, sniffing their shoes? Like, what the frig? A comforting sofa. It's a sofa. A comfortable sofa. Where is your mom?
By the way, where's your mom?
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone. She looked kind of panicky, too.
Where did she go?
Dunno. She didn't tell me.
That's worrying. How are you?
I'm hop, hop, hoppy happy. Hop, hop, hop. Rabbit goes hop. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see...
Because I saw your dead body in a dream. Are you seriously going to tell her that?
You hush.
Well...
Date, you came. But aren't you a little early?
Huh?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
No, we said we were going on a date.
No, I didn't. I did promise to go on a date with you.
Tomorrow. It's not even midnight yet. I kept my promise by staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date. Oh, did you want something to drink?
No, sorry. I should be going.
What? Leaving already?
Yeah, I have some work to do.
Well, will you at least watch my stream at 1?
Stream?
Don't you remember? I'm an internet idol.
And you're gonna stream online?
Yeah.
At 1 in the morning?
Yeah.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
Because he is an old man.
No, I'm not.
It's fine. Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
That's not the issue.
And tomorrow is Sunday.
The day isn't the issue either.
Anyway, please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Fine.
Date, I have been thinking. I am glad that nothing bad happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Iris's words came to me. I stepped down hard on the accelerator. Day 3, Sunday. Yokai. Police HQ. So did we watch the stream or not? Well, here we are again, in this mess.
Why do you have that here?
We're 6 floors underground, right? What if it rains? We might get flooded.
I don't think a floaty would save us in that predicament.
That's my boyfriend from about 10 years back.
Oh god, how many boyfriends do you have in here?
We had a bad breakup, so I sliced his head off and coated it in plaster.
I know that she's joking, but I also know what Boss is capable of.
Ugh, that thing's broken. I pedal and pedal, the damn thing won't move.
Is she serious? A symbol.
That was a piece of evidence in a case about 8 years ago.
Shouldn't it be in the evidence locker?
A mathematics teacher used it to stab her boyfriend when she found out he was cheating on her.
The triangular ruler must have come in handy for solving that love triangle.
Boo.
A
I
snowboard.
picked up snowboarding recently.
Oh? Why?
This really hot guy from Kabukicho invited me, so... If you put that mask on, spikes come out that drink your blood.
That sounds familiar. Hey, boss? Why are you always sitting on top of the desk?
Because I like to be on top of my work.
You sit that way on the off chance you get the opportunity to use a pun?
Well, it happened.
Wasn't that party a while back? How long have you had that up?
Every day is like my birthday. Every day, I'm reborn as a new woman.
So you change every day? A flag with big catch on
It's
it.
good luck, you know? Whether it's catching fish or catching criminals.
A soccer ball.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
Is that the same one who played soccer?
You said that about the soccer ball yesterday.
Oh, that just reminded me of his balls. Because of the size, you know?
Wow.
That sounds like a serious medical condition.
Boss's childhood friend, Mario.
I feel woozy. I had too much to drink.
A wine bottle.
I'm a sucker for white wine. Shame you don't have an eye for it.
I have a right eye.
And a left.
A tombstone. Babe.
That means rest in peace.
Yeah, I know.
As in, sleep peacefully.
Who's it for?
Ma, from the host club.
What?
RIP specifically refers to the Latin phrase requiescat in pace. Boss is correct about the general meaning.
Chair. Myself. Talk to myself. There would be no point. Let's not. I look crazy. Let's not. I don't want to talk to myself like an idiot. Absolutely not. Play a game.
Let's play a word game. Okay, bring it on. Say white 10 times. White, 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 white. Think of your favorite cabaret girl. Now, what does a cow drink? Milk.
There's a handsome devil. Or would I rather be an angel? That's a tough one. In any case, a gorgeous man is in Aiba's sight. Anything else to report?
About Renju.
Renju.
Yesterday I told you he vanished after he was questioned.
Don't tell me he was actually in that car incident.
Well, we found him.
Where?
Central Hospital. He was brought there from a traffic accident.
God damn it! Just had to call it.
He's unconscious and it's not looking good.
Could it be?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last night.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
I mean, to be honest, there really aren't that many male characters in this game. There is Date, Renju, and Pewter, and we just saw Pewter before the accident. About the phone.
I asked HQ to look into it. They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
It was Shoko's phone?
Yes. Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
Huh. Who called it?
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
I can make a deduction with this information. We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m. after Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer. Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Maybe. But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
True.
Who called it?
But either way, our mysterious caller is suspicious. Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name. And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop. And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
The blame lies entirely with Date. I suggest cutting his salary.
I'll cut your battery.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Anyway, we have to identify the caller, if you don't want your salary cut.
Fine.
Any other information about Shoko's phone?
All the history's been erased. There's nothing on the phone itself, but we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company. The head office is looking into it now.
About Renju?
Date, you should go talk to him. He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all. He might have some information.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Smack him across the face and wake him up.
I don't think that's legal.
You're his friend, right? He'll understand.
Come on.
About the investigation.
There's been no progress, as usual. The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough.
About Mizuki.
She was returned to the hospital after the sync. She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
Strange. Mizuki's phone is at home, Date. The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
Boss is sitting on the desk. Guess we'll be going to the hospital and home today. Anything stand out to you?
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday.
Oh yeah, there is the date too.
What exactly are you planning to do?
What? Seriously?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You absolutely must keep your word.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
So, you're gonna act like it never happened.
Why are they looping this scene? It's kinda weird.
That's not what I said. The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
No, of course not.
If you say so.
You almost sound relieved, Iba.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Impossible! I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
Uh-huh. Sure.
About Mizuki.
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki, but we will need to speak with her directly.
I hope she gets better soon.
About the investigation.
I am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time. Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress. Hey Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
Bar?
Marvel in Golden Yokocho.
I see. Mama runs Marble. She's an informant who knows just about everything there is to know about the criminal underground. Maybe she knows something. Summary. I have 3 places to check. Central Hospital, where Renju is. I don't know if he is in any condition to talk, but it might help. I could also go home to see Mizuki or get information from Mama and Marble.
Iba, let's move.
Roger that.
Iba is sitting on the desk. Alright then. Well, I am kinda interested in Date's home, so let's head on over there. What the...
Hitomi Sagan, Iris's mother.
Okay, hang on. First of all, Hitomi is here. Second of all, Mizuki is lifting like 50 kilograms? What the frig?
Yes, but why?
Oh, Date. Sorry for showing up like this.
Mizuki, what are you doing?
What's it look like?
Oh. What?
Bench pressing.
You can talk.
Yes, she's no longer mute. I received a Nile message from Mizuki last night. Teacher, can you please help me? I understood right away.
Wait, you're her teacher?
The girl's been through so much. I couldn't say no to one of my students.
You're her teacher?
That's right. Mizuki is in my homeroom class. I went to the hospital to pick her up.
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone.
Mizuki wrote a note saying that she wanted to go home. Not to Renju's house, but here. So that's the story. I apologize for coming over without asking.
Well, alright then. I'm just supposed to accept this. Computer.
You're a studious man, aren't you, Date? I heard from Mizuki. Whenever she's not around, you're always on your computer, watching training videos.
Training videos?
Yes, a female secret agent caught in the enemy's hideout or something.
Ah, yes. Yeah, that. Right.
Date. Hey. Don't watch porn while you have a young woman in your house. Especially if she's underage.
Mizuki, did you watch that movie?
Only the title.
Don't touch my computer without asking.
This is a nice sound system.
Oh, it's nothing special. It's not top of the line. I only spent a couple million yen.
Oh, so it's cheap. That's good.
Don't break it. What did you do?
I spilled soda on it on accident.
No.
You did what?
Audio equipment for an... I'm sorry. Audio equipment for an audio file. Haven't paid it off yet.
That stuffed animal. It's Mizuki's favorite character. What's its name again?
Audio rabbit.
Yeah, that's Ada Rabbit.
Edo rabbit.
You gave it to Mizuki on her birthday.
You don't have to tell her that.
I'm sorry?
Oh yeah, we are talking to ourselves. Sometimes I forget. A bed. Mizuki sleeps there every night.
That's an unusual pattern on this cushion.
Is it?
Oh, don't touch that. That's Date's rule.
Ew. So I guess we are sleeping on the sofa.
Date, I'm sorry. I looked inside your fridge earlier. Why do you have so much meat in there?
Oh, I'm on a diet. You see, I'm a recovering vegetarian. No, I'm kidding.
What?
I am impressed you actually got a laugh.
A kitchen. There are seasonings and cooking equipment lying around. It's a pot. Seasonings and sake for cooking. The oven hood. A 3-seat sofa I also use as a bed. I have been sleeping here for 4 years. Mizuki took over my bed. The light of the autumn day is coming in through the window. Sometimes they call it autumn and sometimes fall. I wonder if the localizer was British or American. Mizuki's clothes and mine hang on the rack. We each have basically one outfit. That's because we are rational people. That's because we are video game characters. I don't want to waste my precious time and brain power thinking about what clothes to wear every day. A lot of successful businessmen and scientists do it. Okay, honestly, Mizuki and I do have other outfits. We just keep them somewhere else. Clothes are hanging on the rack. They are mine and
I see you
Mizuki's.
two hang your clothes side by side. You get along well.
Do we? What is this? Mizuki's favorite metal pipe. Does she have other metal pipes? I have no idea what she uses it for. I think it was also in her concept art in the album. Yeah, there it is. A backpack.
In just a few months, she'll need a bigger backpack.
They grow up so fast.
About Renju. When I started talking to her, Mizuki re-racketed the weight.
What's wrong with Daddy?
So they couldn't be bothered with animating that.
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
She does not know about the accident.
About your aphonia.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks to you. Well, not exactly you. It was teacher who stayed with me all night.
Why didn't you tell me about Hitomi?
I couldn't. It's not like we have conversations about our day anyway,
Because you don't talk.
because you don't listen.
About Hitomi.
She's my teacher. She's special. She's Daddy's friend and Iris's mom. Sometimes I have dinner at her house. She's extra nice to me.
Oh, I know I shouldn't be. I should love all my students equally. But I see Mizuki after school sometimes, and she just looks so lonely. I can't help myself.
So I have been wondering, we don't really know Iris's father, and I'm kinda wondering if whether it's Renju. Like, I don't have any concrete proof for it, or anything like that, it's just a gut feeling. About the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Why were you holding the ice pick?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So you pulled it out.
Yeah?
After Ota ran away?
Yeah.
Did you hear any sounds?
Sounds?
Like a ringing phone?
Oh, I think I did hear something like that. But I don't remember where it was coming from. I just got scared and ran into the column. The door was open a little, so...
Confirmed. The call at 9:02 p.m. It must have been the phone inside the horse ringing.
Was Shoko's left eye on the ice pick?
I don't think so.
Her eye socket was empty?
Yeah,
Thanks. I'm sorry to have to ask you stuff like that.
it's okay.
So it was not Mizuki who took the eyeball.
No, it was already gone when she got there.
We kinda already confirmed that it was removed before she was killed.
That eyeball has yet to be found. It was probably taken by the culprit.
How did you get her to talk again?
You know what? I actually don't know. I didn't do anything special. I just held her against me.
Held her?
I was hugging her close to me all night. When dawn came, I heard her say, "Teacher," and then she started to cry. As you can see, she's fine now. She had a lot bottled up. It came out with the tears, I think.
How is Mizuki at school?
She's a little quiet, but she's a very clever girl. And more than anything, she is kind.
Kind?
When I'm carrying heavy bags, she'll come and help me without me asking. When I'm troubled, she'll sometimes pick flowers to give to me. Not that she has a perfect disciplinary record, but she's a good girl.
What's on her record?
There are a few incidents. Once, she let out all the frogs that were going to be used for science class. Another time, she punched a bully so hard that he chipped a tooth.
Sounds like more than just incidents.
But I like that about her. She's a little clumsy, and just like Renju.
You're her teacher?
Yes, elementary school.
I didn't know you taught at Mizuki school.
I didn't know Mizuki was living with you. I knew about her circumstances with Renju, but he described you as a relative. But I suppose not. Mizuki explained the situation to me.
Mizuki lives here with me, but I am not her legal guardian. That is why I have never been to school with her or anything like that. That was all left to Renju. He might not be any good at raising her, but he is her father. He takes care of all of the official stuff. That was one of the conditions for me taking in Mizuki. Is it just coincidence that you are Mizuki's teacher?
You said you and Renju knew each other from high school, right?
Yes, at Eitoku High.
And you work at the public school here.
That's right, a district elementary school.
Is that a coincidence? You becoming the teacher of your friend's kid?
Well, I hadn't always planned on being a teacher, but it wasn't a coincidence that Mizuki ended up in my class. Renju seemed really intent on sending Mizuki to a school where I was teaching. They even moved to get into my school district. That was about 5 years ago, in spring.
Before the divorce?
Yes, but I heard that Shoko didn't have a problem with the move.
Officially, Mizuki lives at Renju's house. Her local elementary is actually pretty far from here, my house. Mizuki takes the train every morning to get there. X-ray.
That's...
A plate of medical grade titanium in her right shoulder.
oh.
Hitomi has a metal plate in her right shoulder. Pardon me for asking, but your right arm.
Oh, does it bother you?
Can you not move it?
No, I can't even feel it, I'm afraid.
Was there an accident, or...?
I suppose you might call it that. About 6 years ago, I was shot in the shoulder. The nerves died and...
Oh.
The story is, one day a criminal broke into my house. He was carrying a gun. From the way he talked, he sounded insane.
6 years ago, huh? Just when the murders were taking place.
Drugs?
Maybe. The police statement said that he wasn't under the influence of anything. Just a random crime.
So that wasn't a future event, but a past one. What? The dream I saw. Summarize for me.
Anyway, Mizuki has recovered from her aphonia. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
I did not know that Hitomi was Mizuki's homeroom teacher. Is there something wrong?
No. It's nothing.
Well, I guess we should check up on Renju, seeing that it was his phone that sent the Nile message to Mizuki. Central Hospital. I seem to be missing a person here. Anyway, let's look around.
Date, look! Sabako is coming out of the TV!
Who?
Wait, didn't we already do a ring reference?
Bedside table, headlight fable.
That's not even a thing.
A bedside table.
There's no one here.
Indeed, the bed is empty.
Where is he?
He's not here, as you can see.
Where are we?
Mr. Okiura's room. I'm certain of it.
And you are?
I'm a nurse. I work here. I'm assigned to Mr. Okiura.
Where is he?
He snuck out at night.
Snuck out.
Wasn't he in an accident?
Mr. Okiura arrived with internal injuries. The surgery was successful, but he was in no condition to move. He would have opened up his wounds, and then he would be in real trouble.
Real trouble, huh?
Yes, I can't believe it. Where could he have gone?
Renju is extremely suspicious.
Yeah, don't say.
He has no alibi for the time of Shoko's murder. That was noted in the investigation report.
That's not so strange, though.
There's more. I cannot reach Renju by any means. He has not attempted to visit Mizuki in the hospital, even though she is his daughter and witnessed a traumatic event. Despite all this, he runs from the hospital, even with substantial injuries. Perhaps this is an escape.
Iva, call Lemniscate.
Roger that.
Hello, this is Lemniscate Entertainment offices.
Ah, it's the big-boobed receptionist.
Let me hear your message. Thank you.
What kind of employee training do they have there? Anyway, I gave them my name and told them about Renju.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
Sorry, no clue. I'm trying to get in touch with him too. So far, nothing. I'm getting worried. He must be a mess right now. Oh, wait. Maybe he's at the Maid Cafe.
Maid Cafe? Do you mean Sunfish Pocket?
Yeah, that's the one. Like, out of nowhere, Renju was like, I'm gonna rent out Sunfish Pocket. I guess he was gonna throw like a secret party or something? But with the accident and all, still, he might be there.
I know about Sunfish Pocket. Renji used to talk about it. He runs Lemniscate as well as that maid cafe.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
No problem. Farewell.
Sunfish Pocket, huh?
It is worth scoping out.
A nurse is standing there. Well, before going to Sunfish Pocket, let's go to Marble. So is this Mama character going to be what I think it is?
Well, well, if it isn't Dante!
Yeah, I was kinda expecting this. I think Japanese developers like putting transgender people as bartenders and receptionists.
Long time no see. Is something wrong?
No, I just wanted to talk.
About Shoko Nadami, Ren's ex?
Ren meaning Renju Okiura.
You're as sharp as ever.
I saw it all on the news. How awful.
This is a painting of Saint Sebastian. Saint Sebastian was a faithful Christian who lived under Roman Emperor Diocletian. On January 20th, 288 AD, he was martyred. This painting depicts his execution.
Mama, my goodness. You've changed since I last saw you. You're such a square now.
Excuse me, that is a fridge.
The bar counter.
What do you think this counts? Bars?
I do not appreciate your pun.
There's a poster on the wall. Why is flyer written with an I and a Y as well? Huh. It's really not important.
Something wrong, Dante? You're staring awful hard.
Nothing. Just caught my eye.
Why now of all times? That's been hanging there for a while.
Really?
Yeah, it was a gift from Ren a while back. I've always had it there.
There is a TV on the
Hey
wall.
Dante, Want to watch men in fundoshis pounding drums?
No thanks. I'm good.
About Shoko.
I have something, but I don't know how useful it will be.
No, tell me.
You know how Shoko was a representative of that investment company?
Yeah?
They were part of a massive fraud scheme.
Really?
That's right. And they were in bed with the Kumakuras, the Yakuza gang. So maybe...
The Kumakuras killed her?
I don't know for sure, but they were capable of it. Maybe Shoko did something to piss off the wrong people, and they punished her for it.
How have you been?
I've been okay. How are you, Date, honey? I don't see you around here much anymore.
I've been busy.
You used to come all the time. You and Ren, grumbling over your glasses of bourbon. Laughing, drowning each other's sorrows. Sometimes getting into arguments. One time it even became a real fight. You remember that?
Really?
Oh, yes.
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad.
Well, his daughter spilled juice on my sound set, so I think we are even.
That's why I remember it so well.
Can you get me a glass of water?
That's unusual. Not a bourbon.
I'm working.
I drink at work all the time.
That's not something you should admit to.
We have very different occupations.
It's kind of the same. I make people throw up. You make people throw up the truth.
That's like the third reference in this game to throwing up. About Renju's watch.
Yeah, his favorite watch. He got it from his new lover. An anniversary gift. Oh, this was, of course, after the divorce.
Oh,
Ren was so happy. He showed it off to me. He's had that watch on him ever since.
where is Renju?
It's been a while. I have no idea. What's wrong with Ren?
I told Mama about the accident. And about how he disappeared from the hospital.
Oh no, really?
Oh, there is actually different dialogue depending on where you went first. That's cool.
Yeah,
I see. I'll contact you if I get anything.
please do.
This is a bar called Marble in an alley called Golden Yokocho. She runs the place. We all call her Mama. She might technically have the body of a man, but she's got a maiden's heart. She belongs to a lot of pro-LGBT groups and the like. Mama spends her time running the bar, but she's also full of secrets and confidential information. Drunk people tend not to be too careful with secrets and rumors. You know how it is. So a place like this is perfect for gathering information. Whether it's politics, businesses, entertainment, even crime. Mama knows it all. Whenever I get stuck on an investigation, I come see her.
What are you doing, by the way?
Polishing bonito.
It is not well known, but dried bonito is a fermented food. They are boiled and dried, which attracts a particular mold as it ages. It takes between 3 to 4 mold attraction sessions and results in high-quality bonito. Mama is cleaning off the mold right now. Shoko was involved in illegal activities. Perhaps the rental phone was used for that purpose.
The Kumakuras. They have a relationship with Renju. I remember him telling me that.
Do you want to pay them a visit?
Yeah. I hope it won't cause problems.
There are a lot of areas that we are exploring today, but they are pretty short. Kinda like that. Let's head to Sunfish Pocket. Kinda doubt that we are going to find Renju here. Oh, there was a Zero Escape reference there.
Welcome home, Sea King.
Sea King?
Oh, is this your first time here?
Sorry. I'm not here as a customer. I need to talk to someone about something.
Oh,
Jeez, kid. Excuse me.
Oh, sir! Wait a minute!
nice seashell bra, by the way.
Date?
A trident.
What's in the box?
The severed bottom half of a mermaid.
You could have just said the tail.
A wooden box. Apparently a mermaid's tail is in there. A table.
What kind of furniture can you drink?
Light beer?
Nope,
Rice?
you can't drink rice. The answer is liquefied leather sofa.
How would anyone ever guess that?
Can you even drink that?
I wouldn't try. A chair. A lifesaver. The walls are decorated with life preservers.
It looks like a flotation device, right?
Because it is.
But it's actually a huge donut.
That doesn't sound right, but there might be a huge donut up there. Are you holding a trident? That omurice looks delicious. Cream soda, huh? Sounds about right for Ota. The cafe's menu. Wait, what? Options on 2k yen. And what is this on? There's the cafe's menu. The customer looks like he's on death's door. Let's hope he's not blowing his life savings here. The girls are working. He looks seriously ill. A security camera. The door I came in. Why is every customer in here ill? What are you feeding to people? A counter. It says Sunfish Pocket. You can see the kitchen back there.
Absolute disgrace! How many times have I told you to cut the bones properly, you bastard? Yes, Chef.
What kind of cafe is this?
There are pictures of girls on display.
So, who's your type, Date?
Sorry, but no one stands out to me. I don't go for the spawn. I'm more of a big catch fisherman.
What?
I think he's saying he likes older women.
Is Renju here?
No, he never showed up.
When was the last time he came here?
Let me think. He's just the owner, not the manager, so he comes sometimes, but not all that often. At this cafe, the maids and clerks are referred to as mermaids.
Oh, mermaids. Okay, I get it. Introductions.
By the way, I didn't introduce myself yet. I'm Kaname Date of the Metropolitan Police Department.
You're a detective?
Something like that.
What is this seeking?
That's what we call the customers. Us mermaids serve the Sea Kings. And we really are mermaids, you know. Don't tell anyone.
What?
Everyone working here is a real mermaid.
But you have legs.
They were a gift from Poseidon. We were given legs and feet, so that we can gather riches and foreign currency in the labor market. Date, let's go.
No, not yet. There's still so much to learn.
Do not listen to her siren song. Date, I must be the bearer of bad news. Even with X-ray, her clothes will not turn transparent. Your heart rate and blood pressure is rising. The concentration of phenylethylamine in your blood is rising rapidly. What are you excited about?
A mermaid. A mermaid.
Her hips. Are you seeing this? I'm about to cry tears of joy.
Do you have a paraphilia for bones?
Oh, I even got a freaking achievement for that.
Look. You can see right through.
You seriously disgust me, Date.
So, feet and skeleton. That's Date's fetish. A mermaid from Sunfish Pocket. She has such a gorgeous, well-balanced bone structure. Have you seen Renju?
No, haven't seen him. Is this related to what happened at Bloom Park? The body on the merry-go-round was Renju's ex-wife.
Oh, so you are now aware of that.
I didn't know that she was Mizuki's mom. Did she change her name or something?
They had a divorce.
Mizuki saw her own mother's dead body, and I just left her there and ran away like a coward. I'm such a piece of shit. I should have stayed. I should have done something. Why did I do that?
Oh, is it eating you up inside, Ota?
Yeah, seriously.
Well, you bounced back quickly.
While you're sitting here adding up your options?
But you can order too, Date.
That's not why I'm mad, Ota.
What's with that spear?
It's not a spear.
It's a trident.
It belongs to Poseidon, god of the sea. You know, a trident.
Why do you have that?
Because he's the king.
We treat our customers like lords of the sea. We give them these tridents. It's like a little ranking system we do.
The color changes depending on your rank. There's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and at the very top, orichalcum.
So it basically measures how much money you've spent on these girls.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice.
But it's the truth.
It's more like a way to exploit their vanity.
Wow.
To separate our customers from their money as much as possible.
That sounds even worse.
What's with your trident?
I'm still gold. Not that good.
How much did you spend to get that?
About 200,000 yen.
Let's see, that's around $20k.
I suddenly understand why someone would want to kill another human.
Why are you here?
Because I'm worried about Tessa.
Iris, what's the matter?
Is her real name public?
Yesterday night.
I guess so.
Well, it was past midnight, so more like this morning?
I don't care about the timing. What happened?
Tessa was streaming, as usual, from her living room at home. But suddenly... Actually, let me just show you. I always record her streams.
What's the point in recording streams? Twitch kinda does that.
I'm kinda nervous. It's been a while. Got it. I'll try my best. Okay, everyone! Here's my debut song. Let's hit it!
Sorry, everyone. Something came up. But I've gotta go for now. I'll sing the rest next time. Bye.
Okay, Date, why the frig were you not watching the stream? When did the visitor arrive?
1 hour into the stream, so about 2 a.m.? That's weird, right? Someone coming to visit at 2 in the morning? And then she leaves? She looked really serious too. I was worried about her, so I tried to call, but she didn't answer. She didn't read any of my Nile messages either.
Was it Renju?
I thought maybe the people at Sunfish Pocket would know something. Tessa used to work here. She made a lot of friends.
I'm one of them. But I don't know what she's up to. I asked the other girls too, but no one knows anything.
Iva, call Iris.
The number you are attempting to dial is either offline or unavailable.
This is bad.
No way.
Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
Something wrong, sir?
No, nothing.
I wonder if Tessa's okay. I'm so worried about her, I can barely eat.
You look like you can eat just fine.
Are you a regular here?
Sure am.
I mean, the spear kinda... sorry, trident kinda gives it away.
I come here whenever I've got time and money. I was here yesterday too. Around 6:30, I think, but I couldn't get in. I saw a sign at the entrance that said the whole place got rented out for some party. But I came all the way to Akihabara, you know? I didn't want to just go home, so I bought a new one.
A new what?
A phone? I dropped my old one in a puddle, remember?
Summarize for me.
Date, Renju is not at this location.
Yeah, I can see
We
that.
have other areas we need to search.
Yeah, you're right.
Otto is sitting opposite of me. Well, the Kamakura office is last. Might as well get through all of this episode.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home. All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Sheesh.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. 2 days ago at Bloom Park, a woman's corpse was found. Have you heard the name Shoko Nadami?
Sure have.
How?
Heard it on the news. The media is making a real fuss about this new serial killer. Can't help but hear about it.
Well, we kinda just kicked the shit out of these guys. But after playing the Yakuza games, this is kinda just a kind of way to say hello. There's a locker near the window. Some kind of permit. The company's philosophy is on the wall. After 40, your toenail grows slower. Well, that's an interesting motto. Company philosophy is like a summary of the ideals and goals of that company. Last month's schedule is written on the board. 22nd, go to the zoo to see the pandas. What? Talk to him.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
A knife one of them was carrying. The kind that knives nicely at night. It just might. The skinny one, he's completely out. The fat one, he's holding his stomach in pain.
I got nothing to say to you.
A sofa.
You think that pulls out into a bed?
What would be the point of that?
Coffee table.
What?
Marvelous marvel.
Wow, that is a big flying squirrel.
That is a tiger.
A dragon. A bronze dragon.
If I make a wish, will it come true?
That is not Shenron.
Also, you don't have all the Dragon Balls.
I wish for panties.
Reika's panties.
I told you that's not Shenron.
A dragon holding a golden ball. There are lanterns with Kumakura written on them.
The Kumakura crest.
The chairman's desk.
Iba, can you hack it?
I cannot. The power is off.
The chairman's chair. Do you know anything about the investment fraud?
I have no idea what you're talking about, cop. You must have gotten some bad info.
Is that Kaiji Tang? About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Did the Kamakuras kill her?
Fuck no. Why would we do that?
Where is the chairman?
What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What? I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura. That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole. You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
That's a big dude.
Suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Date, look at this. A thermograph from when you inquired about Shoko.
Body temperature rising. Red hot lie.
It appears that way.
How do I get him to cop to it?
Remove his fingernails one by one.
Not my style.
Blackmail him.
Blackmail?
Find his weakness and threaten him with it. Let's examine the room. Perhaps we may discover one of his secrets.
Ooh, an A-set figure.
There's a hidden safe behind the crest.
There is something inside.
I recognize that. It's just like the one I saw at Matsushita Diner. An A-set figure.
Correct.
But why is that there?
Unknown. But perhaps.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to be a fan of A-set, would you?
What? Who's that?
A schoolgirl internet idol. You know what I'm talking about.
Think you can get away with talking to our boss like that? He's tough as bricks and hard as nails. Never be into pussy shit like that, you fucker.
Oh, we are playing that thing. Fears.
Fears.
Upset? Regret? ASAP!
Water.
Water.
Wet. Sweat. ASAP! ASAP, you bet!
You can see this shit. Shadows.
Shadows.
Threat. Silhouette. ASAP!
Just as I thought.
Boss? What's this?
Shut up! Don't look at me! Get out of here! Did you hear me? I said get the fuck out of here!
Yes, sir.
The fat one grabbed the skinny one and dragged him out.
I've got your secret now. If you don't want that to get out, you better answer my questions.
Yeah, I got it.
Do you have an alibi for Shoko's murder?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
I had no idea you were a Net Idol fan.
How did you know? You're hiding an A-set figure in the safe.
How did you know that?
I have superpowers.
Yeah, sure.
What about Rohan Kumakura?
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. But he's gone now.
A suicide?
Yeah, after breaking out of the hospital.
Why was he hospitalized?
About 20 years back, both he and I were the new guys in the Ujisaki family.
The Ujisakis are above the Kumakuras in the hierarchy.
At the time, we were in a turf war with a rival gang. One day, one of their boys walks in here and beats my bro's face in with a metal bat. His vision's been fucked on the right side ever since. The doctors say he can still see, but it doesn't register. Like, he only eats food off the left side of his plate. And if he's drawing a picture or whatever, he only draws the left side.
Date, a question for Moma. Is Rohan left-handed?
Why?
Just ask him, please.
Was Rohan left-handed?
Yeah, he was.
Confirmed. Rohan must suffer from hemispatial neglect on his right side. As you are aware, the brain is divided into what is called the right brain and left brain. One side develops into the superior hemisphere, responsible for language and higher functions. The other side controls spatial recognition ability. In most people, the superior hemisphere is the left brain. In roughly 1/3 of the population, the right brain is the superior hemisphere. This is often linked to left-handedness. Moma just confirmed that Rohan was left-handed. From this, we can conclude that his right brain was his superior hemisphere, and his left brain was the inferior hemisphere.
Rohan suffered a beating on the left side of his head. That must have damaged his left brain. That caused him to lose his spatial cognitive ability.
About Rohan.
Anyway, after getting the shit beaten out of him, he changed, man. He became cold-blooded. I'm talking ruthless. One time, we captured some street bosses from a rival gang. Bro grabbed him by the big toe and took a potato peeler to him. From the toe to the thigh. Totally blank expression. Like he was scraping bonito flakes. Anyway, sick fuckers like that always end up running the world, don't they? He started climbing the ranks, and eventually he was taken in by the Ujisaki family boss. The Ujisakis decided to make him head of our gang, and that's how we became the Kumakuras.
When was Rohan hospitalized?
About 6 years ago. I remember him telling me about something big. Some threat to the Kumakuras that could bring us all down. He didn't give me the details, but I figured it was something from his past coming back to bite him in the ass, you know? Anyway, his plan was to handle his shit internally. Didn't want too many people knowing about it. Whatever he planned didn't work. When the chips were down, he decided to handle it himself. He ended up shooting some guy in his house. A few days later, cops busted him. Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but it was determined that he was insane at the time. Maybe they were right, you know? His head's been getting worse and worse for the past 20 years. He gets relapses and all that. Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor.
About Shoko and the Kumakuras.
Right. We do have connections with the investment company Shoko worked at.
The company that commits fraud.
No comment. Anyway, we never had any problems with Shoko. There'd be no reason for us to kill her.
You know Renju Okiura, right?
No point hiding it, right? Yeah, I know about Shoko's ex.
I told Moma about Renju's accident and about his disappearance from the hospital.
Do you know where he is?
Nope, sure don't. It's not like we keep in touch or anything.
I detect no abnormalities in his thermograph.
Looks like he's not lying.
Request information on Renju.
Hey Moma, I've got a favor to ask. Can you get me information on Renju? His whereabouts, rumors on where he might be, anything. I need some leads.
And what if I refuse?
And your gang finds out you're the world's biggest ASET fan. In exchange for helping me, there's a reward in it for you.
A reward?
I'll let you meet ASET.
What?
I met her yesterday at Lemniscate. We're acquaintances now.
Really?
Yeah.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Is this really such a great idea? Summarize for me.
The Kumakuras appear to be unrelated to the investigation.
It was still worth it just to find out Moma is an ASET fan.
Really?
That information might come in handy later. Let's go somewhere else, Iva. We got what we needed here.
I guess we are headed back to the Abyss HQ. Anyway, this episode we got a lot of information from a lot of people, but I think heading back to the HQ is going to have to wait for next time on Let's Play AI, the Somnium Files. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, have a good one.